problem that would take thousands of years for every computer on Earth to solve.
I've read that.
It can solve in a second.
A revolutionary quantum AI system trained on decades of data from the Voyager missions has uncovered something extraordinary, perhaps even terrifying. This isn't just a minor anomaly or a sensor hiccup from aging space tech. No, this discovery may redefine our entire understanding of space, time, and the fundamental laws of physics. But what exactly did it find? Why has this remained hidden from the public eye for so long? And what are the implications for the future of space exploration? Reanalyzing the past with quantum eyes. The discovery originated when NASA scientists reprocessed old Voyager 1 data using an advanced quantum artificial intelligence system. Designed under a classified project, this system wasn't your average data processor. It uses quantum computing to detect ultra-subtle patterns that traditional computing methods would miss entirely. Its goal? To sift through deep space data in search of anomalies. What it found was more than just unusual, it was downright unsettling. The anomaly at the edge of the Sun's domain. While reviewing images captured as Voyager 1 crossed the heliosphere, the outer boundary of our Sun's influence, between 2012 and 2015, the AI detected something odd, an anomalous structure shifting between frames in a way that conventional physics simply can't explain. To the human eye, these old images looked perfectly ordinary, but when the AI enhanced and overlaid them, a faint geometric pattern emerged, like a lattice or grid. The structure revealed an unnatural level of symmetry and complexity, far too precise to be a random formation in space, a challenge to the foundations of physics. So, what exactly are we looking at? Is this the result of outdated hardware billions of miles from home? Or could this be the key to something far greater, a discovery that upends what we thought we knew about the cosmos? The team involved began questioning their most fundamental assumptions about deep space physics. If this kind of discovery excites you, be sure to subscribe. We explore stories like this every week, and trust us, this is only the beginning. Voyager 1, a silent messenger from a bygone era. To appreciate this finding, we need to understand what Voyager 1 really is. Launched on September 5, 1977, Voyager 1 is the most distant human-made object in existence. Traveling at roughly 38,000 miles per hour, it has long left the solar system behind and is now cruising through interstellar space. When it launched, Jimmy Carter was president, Star Wars had just hit theaters, and the internet didn't even exist. Voyager's mission was simple: study Jupiter and Saturn using a rare planetary alignment that happens only once every 176 years. After completing its flybys in the late 70s and early 80s, Voyager continued its journey into the void, eventually crossing the heliopause in 2012. It became the first spacecraft to officially enter interstellar space. The golden record and a legacy beyond Earth, Voyager 1 is powered by thermoelectric generators running on decaying plutonium, technology from the 1970s that's still sending signals back to Earth today, albeit incredibly faint ones. The signal it transmits is about 20 billion times weaker than the energy it takes to power a digital watch. And then there's the famous golden record, a 12-inch gold-plated copper disc containing the sounds, music, greetings, and images of Earth. From Bach to Chuck Berry, whale songs to greetings in 55 languages. It's humanity's first message to the universe, intended for any intelligent life that may one day find the probe. Voyager's power will likely run out by 2025, after which it will continue drifting silently through the stars, potentially for billions of years. In roughly 40,000 years, it's projected to pass within 1.6 light-years of the star Gliese, 445. But long before then, it may have already made the most important scientific discovery of our time. The leading theory: quantum foam made visible? So, what is this mysterious structure? According to NASA's leading scientists, the anomaly bears a striking resemblance to something theoretical physicists have speculated about for decades: quantum foam. Quantum foam, first proposed by John Wheeler in 1955, refers to the idea that space-time at the smallest possible scales is not smooth but turbulent and chaotic, filled with ever-shifting microstructures like wormholes and black holes. It's an environment where space and time themselves fluctuate wildly, like bubbles fizzing on the surface of soda. However, these fluctuations occur at the Planck scale, about 10 circumflex 35 meters. That's so small that even if an atom were the size of the entire universe, the Planck length would still be smaller than a tree. In other words, we should not be able to see this. Not with any existing instrument, and certainly not with a probe from the disco era. A macro quantum effect? Yet the AI-enhanced images suggest otherwise. Dr. Elena Reyes, a physicist working on the project, proposed that we might be witnessing a macro quantum effect, a phenomenon where quantum behavior becomes visible at larger scales under rare conditions. According to Dr. Reyes, the boundary between our solar system and the interstellar medium could be such a zone. The combination of deep space vacuum conditions and extreme radiation outside the heliosphere may amplify quantum effects in ways we've never seen before. It's like seeing quantum mechanics with the naked eye, she explained during a classified internal briefing. A lonely messenger at the edge of the void, Dr. Samantha Rodriguez, a quantum physicist leading the data analysis, compared the discovery to setting off an alarm when crossing a border. But what comes next may change our understanding of reality itself. Take a moment to absorb what we're discussing. A human-made spacecraft, built during the disco era, is now so far from Earth that its signals take over 21 hours to reach us, traveling at the speed of light. Voyager 1, a relic of 1977, carries golden records etched with greetings in 55 languages, whale songs, and Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good. And now, this silent explorer may have stumbled upon something that challenges the very foundations of physics, or reveals something even deeper about our place in the universe. Glimpses of higher dimensions? One of the most compelling speculative interpretations is gaining momentum among theoretical physicists. What if Voyager didn't detect quantum foam at all, but something else? According to string theory and M theory, our universe may contain up to 11 dimensions, most of which are curled so tightly they're undetectable. But interstellar space, far from electromagnetic noise, might be where these dimensions become visible. The lattice-like structure Voyager encountered could be a shadow of higher dimensional geometry, much like a 3D object casting a 2D shadow on a wall. What we are seeing might be projections of structures in dimensions beyond our comprehension. Dr. Michio Takahashi, a string theorist at Caltech, described the data as possibly the first empirical evidence for higher dimensions, something physicists have sought for decades. Domain walls and cosmic bubbles? Dr. Sarah Matt, a theoretical physicist at Cambridge, offers another idea. What if Voyager crossed a cosmic domain wall, a boundary separating regions of the universe with different physical properties? This concept stems from early universe models, where symmetry-breaking events created bubbles of space with slightly different laws of physics. These structures could explain why the anomaly appeared exactly as Voyager crossed the heliopause, the boundary between the solar system and interstellar space. This would mean the laws of physics might not be universal. The constants we take for granted could only apply locally, a radical shift in our understanding of the cosmos. An embedded signal? Now, here's where it gets even stranger. When the quantum AI finished analyzing the full anomaly across decades of Voyager data, it discovered something no one expected. Inside the geometric structure were embedded mathematical sequences, prime number patterns, and Fibonacci ratios. These are not random. Statistical analysis puts the probability of such patterns occurring by chance at less than 1 in 10 to 24, a trillion to 1. Dr. James Wilson, lead data scientist on the project, said, "We're looking at something that shows signs of being not just ordered, but meaningfully ordered. There's an informational signature here, one that suggests intelligence." Let that sink in. 3 competing theories. These discoveries have led to 3 competing theories among the research team, each more extraordinary than the last. 1. The cosmic filter theory. This theory posits that Voyager has crossed a galactic checkpoint, an interface designed to monitor interstellar crossings. The mathematical patterns could be an automated response from a system beyond our understanding, possibly evidence that space between stars is actively monitored. This connects directly with the Fermi paradox, the contradiction between the high probability of alien life and our lack of contact. Maybe we haven't been ignored, we just crossed a line. 2. The observer effect. This idea suggests that the act of a human-created object carrying art, music, and language into deep space may have triggered a response from the quantum fabric of the universe. Some speculative physics theories propose that consciousness and quantum mechanics are fundamentally linked. Could Voyager, as an extension of our collective awareness, be recognized by the universe itself? 3. Contact. The most provocative theory is simply called contact. It proposes that the patterns represent an attempt at communication, or a marker placed by non-human intelligence. What makes this compelling is a chilling coincidence. The mathematical sequences in the Anomaly mirror those on Voyager's golden record. Specifically, the same prime number sequences meant to establish mathematical common ground with intelligent life appear again now in the Anomaly Voyager has encountered. Project Beacon, and what comes next. NASA isn't standing still. A newly formed task force, Project Beacon, is quietly coordinating across multiple disciplines: astrophysics, mathematics, xenolinguistics, and quantum computing. They've also reprogrammed Voyager 2, now following a different interstellar path, to scan for similar anomalies. If Voyager 2 detects the same pattern, it will confirm that what Voyager 1 found is real, not an artifact or malfunction. Meanwhile, the quantum AI continues to analyze the slow drip of data from Voyager 1, searching for more patterns, more signals, more meaning. We're not in Kansas. Any more every day, Voyager 1 moves another 1,000,000 miles into the void. And with every mile, we get closer to understanding whether we are truly alone, or if something has noticed us. If this changed how you see the universe, subscribe and turn on notifications.